Hey everybody, Florbo Bobby here. Before I get started, I want to remind you of the 2 silver bars I'm giving away Saturday night, 8 o'clock, to a subscriber who left a comment in the month of May. I want to thank all my subscribers, because without you, I would have no channel at all. I appreciate your views. I love your comments. Please hit the like button every chance you get. It really helps propel this channel into a higher recommended viewing. I want to thank a few channels right quick. I want to thank them, and I want to give them a shout out. And that's going to be the American Joe Show. American Joe, he goes far above and beyond the call. He supports a lot of smaller channels, and he goes out of his way to do subscription drives to help these smaller channels grow. And I'm going to tell you something, American Joe, you are greatly loved and you are appreciated. I also have to call out Knight's Armory and the Disabled Vets Perspective, Florida Gym, History Beat, Michelle at Forbidden Information, and Tony Patriot. Check out these channels if you haven't yet. Be sure to hit the like buttons when you do. And I'm going to get into this video. Earlier this month, lost my papers. Earlier this month, President Trump unveiled his plan for immigration reform, including the installation of a merit-based system that grants migrants entry into the U.S. based on their trade skill level and education. Well, on Tuesday, Representative Ilhan Omar, she slammed Trump's proposal in a tweet. Here's what she said. A merit-based immigration policy is fueled by racism toward the Latino community. Our immigration policies shouldn't be based on discrimination, fear, and bigotry. We should welcome immigrants into our country and offer a simple pathway to citizenship. Well, Senator Ted Cruz from Texas is a Hispanic himself, and his father migrated to America legally years ago. Well, Senator Cruz weighed in, and he called out the Democrat Party and Omar for apparently believing that Hispanic immigrants can't qualify for a skill. You know, if they're going to have, they don't believe that if they put restrictions on these people, you know, back to what they can contribute to America, that there'll be nobody found who can contribute to America. And so that's what he's calling out. He said that bringing in more scientists and engineers is a good thing, Omar. Be the American that you profess to be and step aside for politics. You are anti-American, you're an anti-Semite, you're a socialist, you're a Muslim terrorist, you're pro-abortion and against any good and decent ideas. You want Sharia law as the law of the land, but I promise you this one thing, Omar, we will never be a socialist country, and we will never have Sharia law in our land. No matter how hard you try, you will fail. But I want to talk about something I just said there. It's not a fight anymore between pro-life and pro-choice. It's not a fight between the Republicans and the Democrats. It's a fight between good and evil. Plain and simple. It's all about good and evil now, people. If you're good, then you believe in the good things, and you believe in God, and you believe in America. You believe in our flag. You believe in the 10 Commandments. You believe in the Bible. Or you do no good. You can't be a middle-of-the-road person in today's society. Today's society is so polarized that it's down to the simple precedent of good and evil that makes the difference between two people. And these two people are the Republicans, the conservatives, those on the right, and the demon rats, and the socialists, the neo-Nazis, the Marxist, the Maoist. They're evil. So today, people, the fight between good and evil is heavier than it's ever been. Because the evil that comes out of the left is so evil that they sing the praises of those who have abortions, those who kill innocent preborn babies. They salute this, they praise this, they back this, they campaign on it. Kill our babies, more abortion, more abortion. We're not killing enough. And people, you know, this all started out with Margaret Sanger. And you know she was a racist. And this whole idea of abortion was nothing but birth control in the black community. That's why the Democrats got so upset when the Hyde Amendment got passed. Because they wanted abortions to be paid for by Medicaid. So all black women and minorities could have abortions. Because people, there's a lot of babies born today simply because their parents of that child could not afford the abortion. You know, that's probably why you see a lot of these black families, or should I say black mothers. You drive through some of these apartment complexes and places like that where they have Section 8 housing. You know, they get a big discount on their housing, and they get all kinds of food stamps, and they got 6, 7 kids apiece. I mean, Lord, for every kid, that's more money on food stamps, and that's also more money on welfare. I mean, being a black woman and staying pregnant is a money-making enterprise. You can live nice on that kind of money. You know, I know of one person gets over $4,000 a month. Plus food stamps. I think she gets around $800, $900 food stamps. But she's got 8 kids. Of course, she's got no husband at home. You know, LBJ made sure of that back when he signed the Welfare Act. You know, he knew that by signing that Welfare Act, that those who would qualify for welfare would qualify much easier, and if there was no man in the house. And believe me, people, you had these lobbyists and these people going out into these communities and holding these little seminars and going door to door and letting them know all about welfare. This is what you can get from welfare, but you can't have a man in the house, you know, unless he's disabled. But the more kids you have, the more money you get. I'm going to tell one quick story and I'm going to get out of here, people. I'm getting close to my 10-minute mark. I lived in a little town called Molina, Georgia. And I had a little cabinet shop there. And it was right in town. And across the street was this black family. Real nice people. They used to come over and she liked to bring me a slice. She knew I loved cheese, so she'd bring me over a slice of that red rind hoop cheese, you know, and some crackers. And we'd sit there and we'd have a Coke and eat crackers and cheese and talk a little bit. And he had 4 daughters, and all 4 daughters had 4 kids, plus the mom and dad. So that's a lot of people in that house. But they had 3 brand new Cadillacs in the driveway. And the house was run down. It you know, needed a paint job 20 years ago. You know, the grass was never cut. But yet they had 3 nice Cadillacs sitting in the driveway. I just asked him one day, I said, how do y'all afford all them Cadillacs? And he says, we get money for every kid in that house. The mamas get money, and all the kids get money, and we just put it all together and we live fine. That's sad, people. And then he told me, he said, that's the way it used to be. He said, but now, he said, that we got so many kids in the house that they're talking about giving us money to not have any more kids. So either way, they're going to get paid. You get paid to have, because you have the kids, or you get paid not to have the kids. That sounds like some kind of pro-choice person talking that stupid crap. But anyway, I just want to tell that little story. And I don't know if it's that way everywhere across the country, but here in Georgia, especially down in Molina, down there in South Georgia, Middle Georgia, where I was at, it's really rural, and you'll find houses just scattered out every half a mile or so down the road, and there's a lot of black people live there. And the time I was there, I never met a black person there I didn't like. I mean, they were all good people. People think because I'm from Georgia that I'm a racist. They think that people never been here. The uninformed, the snowflakes, and the social justice warriors, they think that we're all a bunch of hicks. I've been told I have a little accent, but so do people from Minnesota, or New York. So anyway, I'm just running off at the mouth. I'm past my 10 minutes, so I'm going to hush. My name's Deplorable Bobby. This is the way I see it. Try to tune in tonight. Not sure what time, but Michelle and I at Forbidden Information are going to try again to have a live stream. So let me get out of here and prepare for that. We'll be sending out alerts when we know what time we're going to be going live with the panel. So remember the children. Remember all the children, the exploited, the abused, the sexually abused. Remember all of them, people. Because as I like to say, they're the least, the last, and the lost in our world today. We need to pray for them. Pray for our preborn children that they may be born. Pray for each other. And I'll see you later.